And joining us now to talk about what's at stake with this starting today is UCF history professor and News 6 political analyst, Dr. Jim Clark. And thanks for being with us. You'll be here tomorrow as well. What types of questions does this committee aim to get answers to at this point?
I think what they want to do is create some kind of chronology so that people can understand exactly what happened from the early morning on that day until the late at night. So I think that's going to be their job, to make it presentable, to make it understandable for the American people.
And one thing that's so interesting about this is how they're going to be presenting all the images and the videos, because we know we've seen so much imagery from this day. Talk about that and who they've hired to do this.
Yeah, they've hired James Golston, who was the former president of ABC News, and he has come in to make this more like a television show than a hearing. We're used to hearings all the time where back and forth and they drag. They have tried to package this so it's going to be about a 90-minute show like you would see in prime time.
And what's the main focus, the main purpose? What's kind of the main, plan here?
To change the subject. The Democrats want to change the subject. The nation is talking about inflation, gas prices, war in Ukraine, and they want to take it back to Donald Trump and that day in January, 17 months ago. So just like you remember 6 years ago, the Republicans held exhaustive hearings on Benghazi. And they went on and on because they wanted Hillary Clinton to look bad. Now the Democrats want the Republicans to look bad.
And when we look at all those who've been arrested in association with this, will these hearings have any effect on those court proceedings for those individuals?
It's going to be interesting. First of all, as you know, 700 people have been arrested in connection with this so far. It's going to be interesting to see if any of them, including several from Central Florida, will be testifying before the committee. They have not released a witness list, so I think we're going to be surprised by some of the witnesses.
Yeah, we're looking right now on the screen, 3 from Central Florida: Joseph Biggs, Kenneth Harrelson, and Kelly Meggs, all charged with seditious conspiracy. Which
is very serious. And again, Washington juries tend to convict more so than regional juries. So they're facing some really stiff sentences.
All right, so what about Donald Trump? I mean, is this court filing going to show the committee says it has enough evidence to believe that Mr. Trump conspired to defraud the U.S.? I mean, have we heard from him?
We have not. He has denied it, obviously, consistently. What's going to be interesting is 2 members of his family, his daughter and son-in-law, cooperated with the committee. It's going to be fascinating to see if they are witnesses over the next 2 weeks and what they have told the committee.
Will this really affect any of the election proceedings when we look at, trying to change influence or opinions? Where does this really stand in relation to moving forward with elections?
Yeah, that's what the Democrats are hoping, that they can run against Donald Trump so that instead of people focusing on the economy and gas prices, they are thinking about Donald Trump. Again, just like the Republicans like to run against Hillary Clinton, whether she's on the ballot or not, the Democrats want to keep pounding on Trump.
Do you think people will watch this and really be into it?
That's the big question. It's going to be on prime time, 8 o'clock tonight, right here on Channel 6. And we're going to see instantly, as you know, Julie, the ratings come out minute by minute. And it's going to be interesting to see if Americans are still that interested in an event that happened 17 months ago.
Why package it this way?
Right.
This is amazing. This is the first time we've ever had nighttime hearings. There'll be one tonight and then one in a couple weeks to end the 6 hearings. So the rest of them will be at 10 in the morning.
Right.
So this is something new ground. And if it's successful, I think you're going to see a lot more primetime hearings.
Yeah, it was interesting when I started seeing the emails about this schedule and I kept seeing hearings. I assumed it was after the 9 or during the 9, and then I read, oh wait, it's primetime. So it's a big shift.
It really is. Yeah. And again, Nobody's ever done this before. It'll be broadcast widely, and so we'll see if anybody watches tonight.
All right.
You'll be back tomorrow
I'll
with
be
some
back
more
tomorrow
analysis
with the
on it.
answer.
It would be a short night's rest, right?
Yes.
All right, Jim, thank you. And Florida is one of the leading states with arrests tied to the Capitol riot. For over 17 months, News 6 investigator Eric Sandoval has been following developments. He's in Washington, D.C. right now covering the January 6th committee hearings. You can watch his report starting at News 6 at 4. Our coverage also continues, of course, on clickorlando.com.